Day 25. No, day 24. So here's the issue, which is speed and like massive amounts of activity versus consistency with focused activity. There's a difference. And I realized that I've been tripping myself up because I'm accustomed to massive amounts of activity that's also focused. And for those of you that have jobs, that have, other obligations, and you have to create windows to do the work, if it's like a 30-minute window here, an hour there, what's important is that you do those concentrated, focused doses of activity consistently every day. So, for example, yesterday, because I told you all I was going to be much more intentional about filling up those times with focused activity, even though my entire day was full with appointments and invoices and all this stuff, I made sure that I carved out a very specific 60-minute window for phone calls. And because I did that, I was able to set multiple appointments and also help someone to start working through their network as well. But it was a very slight tweak. Whereas instead of me like getting all hung up on, man, like I'd love to be able to sit down for 4 hours and just dial and smile and dial, and I can't do it, and I'm frustrated because I can't do that. And what happens is, for me, sometimes subconsciously I'll say to myself, and it's subconscious, I'll say to myself, well, if you can't sit down for 4 to 6 hours, if you can't do back to backs at Panera, then just, don't bother. Just send a couple of DMs and text messages and call it a day because your day's too full. So I was giving myself an excuse, a way out of not doing any focused activity. So because I made that tweak yesterday, I caught myself, which is silly. Like, of course, I intellectually I know this, I understand this, I teach it, I train it. I've helped hundreds of families like do small concentrated doses, but I wasn't taking my own medicine. So that's a good takeaway from day 24. We're into day 25. And again, champions adjust. When the space shuttle takes off, between its takeoff and the destination, it is off course over 97% of the time, which means only 3% of the time is it on course. The other 97%, it's course correcting, course correcting, course correcting, course correcting. And that's part of the being in business. It's part of being an entrepreneur, is that we're constantly course correcting. We have to have the self-awareness. We have to be really understanding of our circumstance, our behavioral patterns, intellectual, emotional, spiritual baggage, right? So I'm sharing with you some of my own baggage, which is, man, I can't just go, eight to fade like I would previously when I was building a business, because I have two businesses that I'm building. So I have to, I got to be stingy with my time sometimes, and it sucks. Instead of me getting all hung up on that, hey, do the best you can where you are with what you have. If you only have a 30-minute or 60-minute or 90-minute window, then be very focused and dialed in during that time and watch what happens. So we're going to rinse and repeat today. Even though I'm looking at my calendar now, I have meetings this morning. I have coaching clients this morning and afternoon. I'm still going to find focused time blocks regarding the phone calls that I have to make. All right, so that was day 24. Let's make a great day 25. Peace.